Can you believe a loaf of bread in Zurich costs almost $4? It's a surprise, right? Europe isn't just about cozy cafes, ancient structures, and picturesque cobblestone pathways. There's a hidden reality: the high cost of living, from the towering prices in Scandinavia to soaring rents in major capitals. Europe can be a costly place to be. So for all travel buffs out there, knowing these costs is essential. It's not just trip budgeting, it's unraveling the socio-economic tapestry that molds this vibrant continent. Ever wondered why that Rome cappuccino was pricey, or why London hotel rates make your wallet shudder? Stay tuned as we race through the top 10 priciest European cities. Starting our countdown at number 10, we have Dublin, the vibrant capital of Ireland. This city, known for its rich history and lively pub scene, is also noted for its high cost of living. Dublin's housing market is particularly pricey, with rental rates and property prices that can make even the most seasoned travelers' eyes water. But it's not just about the housing. Food in Dublin, whether it's a simple meal in a cozy pub or a fine dining experience, can also be a significant expense. And don't forget the cost of entertainment. With so many music festivals, historical sites, and cultural activities, it's easy to see why Dublin is one of Europe's most expensive cities. Several factors contribute to Dublin's high cost of living. The city's strong economy and high wages, coupled with a shortage of affordable housing, are key drivers of this trend. Next, we're traveling east to the land of saunas and northern lights. At number 9, we have Helsinki, the world's northernmost metropolitan area. Nestled on the Gulf of Finland, this city's cost of living is as breathtaking as its stunning landscapes. Housing doesn't come cheap here, with a one-bedroom apartment in the city center setting you back a pretty penny. Don't be surprised when you sit down to savor local delicacies either. The food, while bursting with flavors, mirrors the city's high living costs. And when it comes to entertainment, whether it's a night out at the opera or a day spent exploring the numerous museums, you'll find that culture comes with a price tag. But what pushes Helsinki's cost of living up the scale? One reason is its geographical location, which increases import costs. The high standard of living and comprehensive welfare benefits also play a part. Moving on, let's head south to the City of Love. Coming in at number 8, we have Paris, the city known for its love, lights, and baguettes. A city where every stone tells a story, Paris is a place where you can live the bohemian dream, but at a price. The cost of living here is steep, to say the least. Housing in the heart of Paris is as glamorous as it is expensive. With classic Haussmannian apartments, the city's architecture is a feast for the eyes, but it does come with a hefty price tag. Food, a cornerstone of French culture, is another considerable expense. From dining at world-renowned restaurants to buying fresh produce at local markets, the culinary delights of Paris are worth every euro. Entertainment in Paris, from opera and ballet to cabaret shows, is another factor that nudges up the cost of living. But let's not forget that the city's charm and allure often outweigh the costs for many. Next up, we're heading to the financial heart of Europe. At number 7, we have Frankfurt, Germany's financial hub. This bustling metropolis is a blend of high-rises and historic charm, but living here comes with a price tag. Housing, especially in the city center, can be quite expensive, with the average rent for a one-bedroom apartment in the city center around 1,200 euros a month. Food is another factor contributing to Frankfurt's high cost of living. A meal at a mid-range restaurant can set you back around 20 euros, while a cup of coffee might cost more than 3 euros. But it's not all about the expense. Frankfurt is rich in culture and entertainment, and you'll find museums, theaters, and music festivals that offer experiences worth every penny. The city's high cost of living is driven by its status as a global finance and business center, attracting professionals from all over the world. Let's continue our journey to a city famous for its canals. At the halfway point, we have Amsterdam, the city of canals. Amsterdam is a vibrant and colorful city, known for its artistic heritage, elaborate canal system, and narrow houses with gabled facades. But living in this picturesque city comes at a price. Amsterdam is one of the most expensive cities in Europe. The cost of living here is significantly high, with housing being the most substantial expense. Whether you're looking to rent a charming canal-side apartment or buy a house in the trendy Jordan neighborhood, be prepared to dig deep into your pockets. Food and entertainment aren't cheap either. From dining in the city's Michelin-starred restaurants to enjoying a night out at a cozy brown cafe, every experience comes with a hefty price tag. Several factors contribute to Amsterdam's high cost of living. These include a strong economy, high demand for limited housing, and a high quality of life. Next, we're heading to the city of watches and chocolates. At number 5, we have Geneva, the Swiss city known for its diplomacy and luxury. Geneva, nestled between the Alps and Jura Mountains, is more than just a pretty face. It's a global hub for diplomacy, housing numerous international organizations. But all this prestige comes with a hefty price tag. Living in Geneva can be an expensive affair. Housing, food, and entertainment costs are among the highest in Europe. A simple meal out can set you back quite a bit, and apartment rents can make your eyes water. But why is the cost of living so high? Well, Geneva's high salaries and wealth concentration play a significant role. The city's strong economy, driven by sectors like banking, watchmaking, and pharmaceuticals, means people generally have more to spend. But don't let the cost deter you. Geneva offers a unique blend of cultural richness, spectacular scenery, and a high quality of life. Now, let's head to the top 4. Entering the top 4, we're about to reveal the cities with the highest cost of living in Europe. The 4th city on our list is London, the capital of the United Kingdom. London is renowned for its rich history, diverse culture, and of course, its high cost of living. The housing market here is one of the most expensive worldwide, with a one-bedroom apartment in the city center costing an average of £2,000 per month. And dining out? A meal at a mid-range restaurant could set you back about £50. The cost of living is driven up by the high demand for property and services in this bustling metropolis. Next up is Copenhagen, Denmark. Known for its beautiful architecture, picturesque canals, and the world-famous Tivoli Gardens, this city has a lot to offer. But it also comes with a hefty price tag. A single person's monthly costs, excluding rent, could be around $2,500. Factors like high taxes, which fund Denmark's robust welfare system, and the high quality of goods and services contribute to the city's high cost of living. Our second most expensive city in Europe is Reykjavik, Iceland. Reykjavik is the world's northernmost capital and a city like no other. But living here is not cheap. High import costs due to the country's remote location, alongside a booming tourism industry that increases demand for goods and services, contribute to the high cost of living. Rent for a one-bedroom apartment in the city center can be upwards of $1,500, and a meal at an inexpensive restaurant will cost around $20. And finally, the most expensive city in Europe is, drumroll please, Zurich, Switzerland. Zurich, with its perfect blend of natural beauty and city life, is known for its high quality of life. But this comes at a price. The average monthly rent for a one-bedroom apartment in the city center is a whopping $2,500. A dinner for two at a mid-range restaurant can easily cost $100. High wages in Switzerland, coupled with a strong currency and high demand for goods and services, make Zurich the most expensive city in Europe. So there you have it, the top 4 most expensive cities in Europe. Each of these cities, despite their high cost of living, offers unique experiences, rich cultures, and high standards of living. They're expensive for a reason, and many would argue worth every penny. Remember, the cost of living is just one factor to consider when choosing a city to visit or live in. It's also about the lifestyle, the culture, the people, and the experiences that make a city truly priceless. And finally, the most expensive city in Europe is... If you're stunned by these figures, you are not alone. It's indeed intriguing to see how the cost of living varies so widely across Europe. From the charming streets of Dublin to the snow-kissed landscapes of Helsinki, the romantic allure of Paris to the industrious heart of Frankfurt, the cultural richness of Amsterdam to the pristine beauty of Geneva, each city has its own unique charm, and unfortunately, its own unique price tag. Remember, knowledge is power. Being aware of these costs can help us make informed decisions, especially when planning our travels. It allows us to budget wisely, to experience more, and to make every moment count. So let's continue this journey of discovery together. If you found this video helpful and want more such informative content, do subscribe to our channel, Travel Tales with Mac. Until next time, stay savvy, stay informed, and happy travels.